What's up, guys? Here we are for another segment of What's on My Deck. This is the segment for February 22nd, for the week of February 22nd, 2024. Hopefully everybody's thawed out. You still see we got some snow and ice in the background. Hopefully I can get out of my driveway tomorrow so we can go fishing. I got a week full of guide trips. It should be an awesome week. This cold weather really should have killed a lot of the small shad. These bass ought to bite tomorrow and the next few days. So look forward to it. We're going to get a lot of rain. Going to turn the camera around and we're going to talk about what we're going to be throwing. I guess I actually can't turn the camera around, but so what we're going to be throwing. We're going to be throwing some small stuff, the blade baits. You know, when it gets this cold, this water, I'm expecting to be in the 30s. Blade bait seems to excel maybe a little bit more than a trap. Going to keep a crankbait on just in case. I don't really expect to throw it a whole lot the next couple days, just as cold as it's going to be, but it's supposed to warm up a lot this week. Supposed to get a lot of rain, so I bet by the end of the week they're going to really bite it. Now what I really do expect to catch them on, jerk bait. I'm going with the Yozuri 110 plus, or the 110 deep. This is one of their pearl shad colors. Very, very realistic finish. Throwing that on 12-pound Yozuri line, throwing the crankbait on 12-pound Yozuri line, throwing the blade bait on 12-pound Yozuri line. That's all fluorocarbon for all of those. And then we're going to, apologize for the light, gotta have the traps tied on as we get this rain, and as it warms up, it should really become a good trap bite by the end of the week. I'm gonna turn the camera around here and going to throw, that's a 3/16 line through top hook. That's a glide bait. Now that is going to be more of a wishful thinking type of deal. As it warms up, it should be good. Water might get a little muddy for it. Honestly, the glide bait and that line through, I usually do better as the water's in the mid 40s and you know, higher into the 50s. But going to have it tied on just in case we get a scenario where we're around some big fish. I do expect a lot of the threadfin to be dead, so I do expect a lot of these fish to be feeding up on the gizzard shad. So that's why we have some big baits tied on. And then little 2.8 OG swimmer from Fishco. It's the Tennessee shad color. Going to be throwing it on just some light 8-pound Yozuri T7 fluorocarbon. Throwing that on a small 1/8 ounce diamond baits jig head. Another thing I'm going to be throwing a lot, just a single swim bait. This is a 20-pound line, a 7.2 heavy Voodoo 2 Witch Doctor tackle rod. I'm going to be throwing that just kind of around some grass lines, along some channel bends. I have seen this time of year, sometimes the single swim bait will outfish an Alabama rig, so definitely going to have it tied on. I know last year there was about a month period where they really got on a single swim bait better than an A rig. So going to have it on. That's also on a 5/16 ounce diamond baits jig head. And then what I expect to catch most of our fish on this week, diamond baits 3.5 inch tight wad, Alabama rig, 20-pound Yozuri T7 fluorocarbon, little 1/8 ounce 2/0 diamond baits jig heads, and then Fishco OG swimmers. Also got one rigged up back here with the slim swimmers. The slim swimmers might be a little bit better in this cold water. We'll see. I'm gonna have one client throwing one client throwing the other. That's what I got on my deck. So should be a fun week. Look forward to it. I bet we're going to catch some really big fish these next few weeks before I leave to start the tournament season. So that's what's on my deck, and I will catch you all next week.